Welcome back to the Damilola Bisuga show, and I'm joined by my lovely guests, Alexandria. What do you have? Should we just call you Madamori, or should we call you Alex for today? What should we call you?
Oh dear, whatever you want. Let's try Alexandria today.
Alexandria. It sounds very posh, doesn't it? Yes. And Jem Rose. So we are going to before we get into the hot topics for this week, if you have any opinions, if you want to join in on today's hot gossip, if you want to say hi to our guest or anything else, the number to call is 01612486767. That's 01612486767. Now, for those who are a little bit more shy and prefer to text, you can text 078, or should I not give them the number? Should I make them call? No. I'll be call. If you must send a text message and you still want to contribute to the show, the number to text is 078-7792-1666. Nobody say anything about 666 because I get that all the time. Oh my God, you have the devil's number. Listen, I've had this number for 13 years, okay? No bad luck, 13 years, all right? So yeah, that number again was 078-7792-1666. We've got lovely prizes. I'm going to start running competitions on this show every week. So yes, we're going to be giving away different stuff like photo shoots, free tickets to events, free makeovers with a lovely makeup artist, free clothing by different designers, so it's going to be really cool. So yeah, that's what we're working on this show, so you have to keep it locked every Friday at 2 p.m. This week we are giving away, in conjunction with the Grove Bar, to this week's competition prize is a free bottle of champagne courtesy of the Grove Bar in Manchester. So yes, like I said, the best contribution will win today's prize. So yes, we're looking forward to that. Let's get into the hot topics. Now, do you know Chrissy Teigen?
Yes.
So for those who don't know Chrissy Teigen, she's the lovely supermodel hot wife of John Legend. Now, who doesn't know John Legend? He's a legend. And so yes, the American... What would you call him? He's more than a singer. He's a crooner. John is just, if you've ever heard of any love song, John Legend was probably behind it, So his wife, Chrissy, yes, his wife Chrissy had a baby last year, 2016, and a little girl, and she was very open and honest about her struggles with fertility, and I believe they had the baby as a result of some IVF and some procedures. So that's how the little baby came around. She's gorgeous. So Chrissy has recently come out to talk about her struggle with postpartum depression. Now, this is an issue that so many women go through, yet it's not... For some reason, there's some kind of taboo or stigma around it. And as a woman, Alex, what's your thoughts? Chrissy came out to say that there was times where she wouldn't even want to take her baby out for a walk. She would feel that low, no energy. She was being snappy with friends and family, and nobody really understood. She didn't even understand really what was going on mentally in her head. I mean, what's your thoughts on the fact that she has come out to kind of talk about this?
I think she's brave.
Yes,
for doing it. I think it's a job well done. Not many women will speak about things like that, and I think in the society that we're in today, we're always supposed to be like a superwoman.
Yes.
And for her to come out and show that side of her, I really, really applauded it.
Respect.
And I think I was reading something as well, actually, and she said something like, she was glad she told people, but she had to then say, guys, don't tread around me because I've now said this, because people will come and be like, oh, how are you, instead of how are you, genuinely, everyone's tiptoeing around her. She doesn't want that. She wanted to say it because that's what it is, and that's what she had. And some people may be out there that have had this and don't say it, or they just feel like they're just feeling down, whereas they're actually going through depression.
Absolutely.
And it can be treated. And she loves, she's on my Snapchat, so I follow her. She's one of the celebrities I do follow.
Amazing.
And I watch her with her baby, and she's absolutely fine now. So,
amazing.
Obviously she's, come across and gone past it. So,
yes,
it's
definitely
what it is.
It is what it is. And Jem, thank you so much for that. And Jem, what's your take on Chrissy Teigen? I know I know it's different from man, but one day you're gonna have. I don't know if you have a child already.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay,
yeah.
So this is something you may be able to relate to.
To be honest, this is something I read about briefly as well. My own intake in this is the fact that the husband is there to give support.
Yes.
Because going through something like this, obviously, if you're being alone, is kind of crucial, because understand you have a child.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. And for the fact that you don't have anyone to talk to, anyone to, make you feel okay about the situation, but the husband is there. The husband be given full support. Whatever they're doing it together. So that's helping her, to regain herself back and to be able to be outspoken and come out and explain about herself. You understand? Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so some people are commenting online, but yeah, I just think so John Legend did an interview recently where he came out to say, I'm so proud of her, i.e. Chrissy. She showed me, I believe she's doing like an essay. She showed me the drafts when she was writing it, and I knew it would mean a lot to me and a lot to a lot of women who see that as well. By acknowledging the pain that she is going through, in doing so, she is also by acknowledging the pain she is going through, it would mean a lot to me. By acknowledging the pain she's going through, in doing so, she also acknowledges the pain that a lot of other women also go through after they have a child. So a lot of people don't want to talk about it. A lot of people feel alone when they're going through it. And for her to let people know that they're not alone, it was really powerful. So that's what John said about Chrissy. And apparently she even went to her GP. Isn't it strange when you see things like, oh, they went to their GP, like, I don't know, I know they're humans, but when you see them
they're normal,
acting like humans, like us, like we go to our GP. And yeah, so apparently she went to her doctor and was explaining the symptoms that she had, and the doctor straight away was just like, yeah, this exactly sounds like postpartum depression. So yeah, we're glad she is on the mend now. We're glad she's appears to be doing a lot better now, and I do believe that more women, more mothers, and it's not just mothers who have had like their first child. It can happen on your third. On your 10th. Yeah, it's really not discriminatory. So this is an issue that I feel like more women need to come out and speak about and support each other on, and actually more men, because it's not just the women who go through it.
Of course.
No.
The partners of those women also see the struggles every day. So yeah, I feel like shout out to all the men, shout out to all the women, mothers and fathers out there. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Happy St.
I know
Patrick's
that was
Day.
random. I know it was random, but I had to throw that in there. Did you know I am part Irish?
Oh, really?
Are you?
The shock on everyone's face in the studio right now. I'll explain that. Okay, so not necessarily by birth, but my childhood was in Ireland.
Okay.
My whole childhood was in Ireland. So my earliest memories are in County Clare, Ennis. And that's where I did my primary school. That's where I did my first school up until I turned 13. I turned a teenager here in Manchester.
Oh wow!
But all the while before that I was in Ireland. So
that is a huge memory there.
Big memory, big chunk of my life was in Ireland. So I love that. And my little sister was born in Ireland. So she was born in Limerick. Okay. So happy St. Paddy's Day.
Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Get very, very drunk. No, I didn't say that. Drink responsibly, people. Drink responsibly. So yes, are you guys out this evening by any chance?
No.
Well, I'm in Manchester. I just have to see what Manchester has to offer.
Amazing. I'm going to have to
Just a joke.
Alex, we're going to have to show him. We're going to have to show Jem around Manchester. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
For sure. Bernie on Instagram says, John Legend is a legend. Yes, we know that, Bernie. But thank you very much, anyway, for your comment. Shout out to Dentsu, the online marketplace for black businesses. It's a really cool thing. Dentsu.com. So check that out. Yes, okay. So right now we are going to take a short musical break, and I am going to play you. What am I going to play? Should we play some Lethal Bizzle? Yes, let's play some Lethal Bizzle. I'm playing Distortion, and this is Festa Skank. So we will be back right after this musical break.
We're allowed to dance, yeah?
Oh, yes, you're being filmed. You're on Facebook Live, honey. Dance away. So yes, we'll be back after this short musical break for more celebrity gossip.
Right.
So, in other celebrity news for this week, have you guys heard of Flavour? My man Flavour.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Alex. What was that cough about, Alex? What are you coughing? Alex is
he's
like,
just
listen.
flavour of the month, isn't it? Sometimes, once in a while.
Flavour. So for those who don't know, Flavour is like one of the biggest Nigerian music artists, musicians, singers to come out of Nigeria. And his own kind of gimmick, if you like, is that he is so good looking. He is so fine. Like, yes, he's a fine boy. So anyway, if you remember, Flavour has 2 baby mothers at present. One of them was a video girl. She was actually a video girl in one of his music videos, and then he knocked her up, honey. Wow. He knocked her up.
She wasn't wasting time.
She was not wasting time. She's a smart girl. No, I'm joking. So apparently Flavour has a 3rd baby mama on the way. I mean, 3 different women. Ladies and gentlemen, what's your view on this? Why all these baby mamas? Not everyday baby mama. Who's the wife? Where's the wife? What's your thoughts?
Oh, God.
I'll let you go.
Okay.
Asher and I.
No, I was just thinking because the other day I was reading, they said that he's getting married to one of them, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't see this man getting married. I know that's what they were saying. I don't see him getting married to anyone anytime soon. He can't commit.
You see with him.
Go on.
Yeah, you see with him. Yeah, I don't know because as a superstar, the possibility of them doing such is there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because most times you have girls flirting around, and whatever you're doing in this music industry,
for sure,
whatever it is, entertainment, it's always going to be the possibility of having that.
Groupies.
But yeah, everyone has a choice, but I think he's having fun. Really, that's what
he's having too much fun.
That's
he's on his 3rd baby mama. He's having too much fun.
Too much fun.
Sorry.
Yeah, he should stop where
he was. Calm down.
Just 2 of them. Do you understand? But expanding it. I'm thinking, okay, when am I gonna hear for the 5th baby mama?
Wow. He needs to get to the 4th one.
No. I'm sure it's not gonna be possible anyway. Yeah. But
thank you, Alex. I'm gonna come back to Jem. Alex, what's your thoughts? All these baby mamas, why? Why is it a trend for these artists?
I think as well sometimes, I think a lot of the time sometimes it's the women, to be honest. I think us women are all about, fame. We want to be up in there with the Joneses. We want to keep up appearances. We want to just get in there. And I think for a guy doesn't do things with his head. He just goes in. Do you know what I mean? Let me not be too crude, but he's just there and in. So I think for the girls to go in and actually see that, he has a lot of women around him already and want to be one of those that join in, then that's what they want. That's the lifestyle that they're looking for. And there are a lot of girls that are about that life, which is really, really, really big shame. So I don't know. I just think they need help, to be honest. It's true. It's lack of confidence as well. That's what I personally think.
Is it, do you know what? I completely agree with you. But is it a lack of confidence, or is it just, these streets are hard out here. We got to make them people. However you make them.
But what's the guarantee that you go and get pregnant for someone like that, and automatically your life changes and you become some billionaire? It doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? You still have to feed the baby, clothe the baby.
You know what song just popped into my head? Have a baby by me, baby.
Billionaire.
Have a baby by me. Be a billionaire.
Yeah, I mean, no billionaire in Naira. if he's still making that money in Naira, he's not going to be a billionaire anytime soon.
But to be fair, some people, because I get you, Alex, but some women do feel like if I have a baby by so and so, I'm going to be set for life.
How?
I'm set for because. Obviously, he's gonna look after the child, and you're not gonna be walking around looking like a pauper whilst your child is, sorted. Yeah. Obviously, you're gonna get some of that peas as well. So that's the mentality, or that's the connection, I think, in these girls' heads. Because he's not gonna. Because I get you, he could really spend money on the child and not give you a penny.
Yeah,
that's the backlash. But I think realistically, obviously, any money for the child, the mom's going to have access to it first, right?
Yeah.
So the mom, and some selfish mothers out there, they'll just look after themselves, then get something for the baby. So it happens. It's sad, but it happens. I feel like ladies, Work on yourself.
You know-
Work on being an independent, strong, financially abled woman. How we're going to come back up talking about that topic later. You don't need to be a baby mama. Like, get your own money, make your own peas. You don't need to depend on no man, no artist to sort your life out. So yes, that's my advice to you ladies. But Flavour, if you're ever in Manchester, we'll talk, okay? But yes, so right now, should we go on another short musical break, or should we carry on to the next topic? What's the next topic? Okay, let's talk about Nicki Minaj and Nas.
Yeah.
First of all, how random is that?
That is so random.
Yeah.
She just broke up with Meek Mills, like not that long ago. Why is Nas being mentioned in the picture? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
They said it's something that's been going on, It's just that because of Mick was already in the picture, that's why Nas stepped back.
Next up.
Yeah, so...
I don't like this. I don't like this relationship.
Yeah.
Alleged relationship at all.
Why not?
No, because I don't like Nicki. I know I should be like... I should be... What's that word?
I was going to say Nas is king, okay.
Yeah.
But then she keeps to be the queen.
No queen. Let me tell you something. One word. She there. She ain't no queen. Remy Ma is the queen.
Remy Ma.
Everyone she is though still at this moment.
She thinks she is. She ain't no queen. Anyway, but yes, I love Nas. I mean, wasn't Nas was married to Khalees, right?
Yes.
Years ago. I loved them together.
I love them as well.
What happened? What from Khalees to this Barbie doll? Come on.
Oh, God.
The
She was
industry,
extra.
as
That's
it
why.
is.
That's what happened.
She was
Is
what?
Extra.
Nikki is extra.
No.
Oh, Kelly.
Khalees.
Khalees
Khalees
was
is
extra.
We know Khalees is extra. Remember that song she put out? I hate you so much right now.
Yeah, that was dramatic. Really?
What?
I actually love that song, so to be honest.
Yeah.
You know them days when you're just
Yes.
feeling frustrated. That's the right song to listen to. So yeah, so apparently this has been kind of going on, as you said, for a little while now under the covers. But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of this relationship, and I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real.
I think it's like a distraction as well with this whole
Thank you.
Exactly.
Remy Ma. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
They're
There's
trying
a
to
lot.
bring something out to kind of cover it and mask it. But hey, we'll see in a few months.
Cover and mask
Let's
it,
let's see what happens.
Absolutely. So we'll be watching this story and keeping you updated, and I'll let you know when they break up because that'll be soon.
Oh, okay.
That'll be very soon. In other news, another one of our Nigerian singers, actually one of our biggest exports from Nigeria, by the name of Davido, has just apparently got himself a second baby mama. What's happening this week? Is it baby mama week? Like, what's going on? So apparently, he already has a baby girl called Imade, and right now he has a second baby mama, soon to be, and she lives in Atlanta because Davido's been out in America for a long time doing his thing representing Afrobeat music. Okay. So obviously, he must have spent some time in Atlanta and met this chick Sophie, and Sophie's now happy because she's made.
Yes.
She's made for life, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So
She's having a portion of that.
Yes, congratulations to Davido, I guess. Congratulations to Sophie. Yeah, girl, you play that game well. So yes, what else is happening this week of celebrity? I think right now we're going to take a short musical break. I'm going to play Yemi Rush, and he is a former guest of this show. Shout out to Yemi Rush, and featuring Mo Logo with Do Me Right. We'll be back right after this.
My logo, that's
Welcome back. You are still listening to the Damilola Bisuga show on All FM 96.9. Yes, before the break, you were just listening to Yemi Rush featuring Mo Logo with Do Me Right. And it's funny how we just got an interesting phone call during that break. And Jem is looking at me like, oh Lord.
No, go ahead. I want this to hit me. Come on.
I got an interesting phone call from his producer, none other than Soundboy Richie.
That's it.
Yeah, shout out to you, Soundboy. Thanks for listening. Call back during the show. Don't call on break. And yes, Soundboy wanted me to ask Jem, how many baby mamas do you have?
So
No, I'll tell you what. I do have baby mamas, but I'll try and play it safe. No, I've only
mamas. I thought you were going to say one.
No.
Wow,
I have two.
Okay.
Yeah, I have two. Definitely. Yeah. Okay.
So
did that answer the question?
Not really. Which one are you wifing?
I'm wifing the one from my country.
Okay.
Yeah. Sierra Leone.
where's the
Is this discrimination?
Oh my God. No, it's not discrimination. It's
I'm
not.
trying to understand.
It's not. It's just.
Sorry, taking over your show. I need to understand.
Listen, you need to tell us. What
Okay.
one?
I'm wifing the one from my country, like I said, yeah. And then the other one is a Jamaican. I have a daughter with. Yeah.
Okay. So, the one from your country, it was that... You're going to have to tell me the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Were you with the Jamaican lady first, and then...
No, I was with the Sierra Leone first.
So
Yeah.
then the Jamaican lady crept into your DMs,
Yeah.
and things went down, and then your baby girl came along. I'm trying to... Wait, Alex, I'm trying to work out the timeline.
Okay.
The timeline.
So yeah, okay. So that one was no child is a mistake. So I will say
of
that,
course.
but unplanned, not really planned. And then your first Sierra Leonean lady forgave your mishaps,
Yes.
and took you back.
Yes, it
and
does.
you guys are happy families now.
Yes.
And you're co-parenting with the second
Yes, I am.
child. Wow. Okay.
When's the wedding?
Don't worry, that one we'll have to schedule it. I know, yeah.
Okay. Well, shout out to both of your baby mamas.
Yes.
If they're listening, yeah, shout out
Much
to
love
y'all.
to both of them.
Both of them,
Yeah.
both of them. And the one that's going to be wifey, you're a very forgiving woman. You're a very forgiving woman.
She's
Well
no.
done, well done, well done. So yes, okay, in other news, right now we're going to start talking to Alexandria Aggrey-Madamori. I love that name.
Thank
what the hell?
you.
So,
Say
yes.
it again.
Say it again, honey. I'll let Alex say it properly.
Alexandria Aggrey-Madamori.
Yes, honey. Nice. Okay, Alex. So, to Alexandria,
Okay.
my husband to be. To Alexandria, this is a text message that has just come in. Sorry. So,
Okay.
to Alexandria, my husband to be won't let me keep my surname. How did you convince yours, Imelda from Didsbury? Thank you, Imelda from Didsbury. Very good question.
It is a very good question,
something I've
Imelda. It was. I was always going to have Madamori, to be honest. I was going to drop the Aggrey. However, it was actually my husband that suggested that I double barrel my name.
Oh my God.
So I remember when after we got engaged, we were like trying to write out my signature, and I was trying to practice with Madamori. And he's like, why don't you just add it on? It's so much easier than dropping it, then at least people will, remember you. So he suggested it'll be cool, it'll be different, it would mean I'll be the only one in the whole wide world with Aggrey-Madamori.
Absolutely.
Because our children will obviously just be Madamori. So yeah. If you're thinking about speaking to, it depends. It depends on how much you really want to keep your surname. Funny enough, after we got married, I started realising that there are a lot of people in my family that have actually double-barreled their names after they got married. So it's a discussion you definitely have to have. I've had people that are definitely all for no, you're dropping that name, you're mine, we're in this together, and you're having, your own surname. But definitely have that conversation, and definitely try and... it depends on how much you want it, because it's not a big deal. For me, it wasn't a big deal for me to drop it, because at the end of the day, people always know who I was and who I've become. My mum dropped her name, and everyone knows both surnames.
Wow.
So it's just a case of, how bad you really want it. And if it's not that serious, it's not an argument, You can always double barrel it if you're writing it out, but then you're legal names stay with your single surname. So it just depends on how much hassle you want to.
I love that. That's great advice, Alex. Thank you so much, because it is something that I've considered for myself. I'm not married, obviously, but it's something that I've thought for the future. Would I drop my name, Bisuga? I love my surname. There's not many Bisugas, especially from the Yoruba Nigerian community, and I will definitely love to keep my name, and I think it depends on what type of man I'm going to meet in the future. But I think, like you said, if he is understanding, and obviously with the way people know me with my presenting and hosting, I am building my brand. So it feels like, hang on, I've been working on my brand for so many years, and you're just going to come and just take my name. Hell no. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to consider that. So thank you.
Yeah, no,
thanks for that. Emeralda, I hope that advice was very useful for you. Okay, so for those who don't know you, Alexandria, just briefly, before we talk about the show, we've got a phone call. Before we talk about the show, just tell us briefly who you are. Who is Alexandria?
So Alexandria is a multitude of things. So first of all, I actually have a skincare brand which is called Aggrey-Madamori, which I can go into later, which sells luxury natural skincare products. I also am an events planner, event organizer, with a brand called Sovereign Heights that I've built. I've had that for about 10 years.
Oh, okay. Could you hold the line and I will try to put you on the show in a minute?
I'm just in there ready to I suppose monetize my hustle and make sure that whatever my passion is remains my passion and grow it really.
Excellent, amazing. And right now you are here. Actually, Alex, we've got a phone call.
Okay.
So the question may be for you. So I'd like to try and put this lady on.
Bring them on.
Bring it on, honey. Okay, so let's try this. Right, hello?
Hello, hiya, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear?
Not really,
Oh,
no.
I can hear in my headphones. Oh, no, let me try and... Can you hear it? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, well, the listeners at home can hear, so I'll repeat back.
Okay,
so
no problem.
What's your name, darling?
Hi, my name is Onyeka and I'm calling from Liverpool.
Onyeka from Liverpool with a strong Liverpool accent. Okay.
Onyeka Chi.
Right now, we're going to carry on talking with Alex. All right,
No
my
problem.
love. Alex, yes, honey. So, as you were saying, you are here today to talk about the book tour.
That's right.
The Smart Money Woman. And this book is written by none other than Arese Ugwu. Did I say her name properly?
Well, I pronounce it. Well, I'm not the right person to say that, but I pronounce it Arese. So Arese, if you're listening, if I've mentioned it wrong, tell me. But I call her Arese Ugwu.
Arese Ugwu.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, and she's done this new book called The Smart Money Woman. And when I saw the flyer, the poster for the event, which is next week Thursday, I was just like, I am there, honey. I'm so there. I love networking with like-minded, strong, independent women who are just trying to get out there and hustle for themselves. And if you're coming to this type of networking events, you're my people. You've got the right mentality. I want to meet girls like you, women like you, So why is this book tour, why is this event so important, Alex?
So this event is so important, especially to me, to be honest, because again, Manchester, Northwest, we do not have anything like this. It's going to be a networking event with Arese, who is a best-selling author for this book. She has written this book and basically directed it at women, African women to be precise, to be financially literate. It's just that simple. I just feel like when I read it, for example, I was seeing African Sex in the City all over the place. It was a book where it tells you not just how, because I think our society tells us how to earn money all the time. We're brought up in a society where all we have to do is learn how to make money.
Yes.
But when we get the money, we don't know how to manage it.
Yes.
So I think her book kind of explains how you manage your finances, how to protect your money in case of any emergencies and things like that.
Yes.
And the event is bringing women who are obviously making money, they're monetizing their hustle. A lot of the women that are coming are women that have businesses, they're, ready to kind of go out there. They've got really, really good jobs, getting really, really good pay, but have no savings, have no investments, don't know how to look after their money, don't know what to do if there's an emergency. And I think after speaking to a few women, a network holding a networking event like that would kind of bring everyone together to kind of talk about it and have that education. Because funny enough, as much as Google is our friend, when you go on Google and you kind of research like managing money, especially like in our terms, like the African mentality or the Caribbeans, there's nothing out there. There's a standard thing for Americans.
419.
Yeah, it's true. There's all of that other stuff, and there's like 401ks like in America. There's all those terminologies, and you can find plans out there, but nothing in the UK or in Nigeria or in Ghana or in Africa where they actually talk about these things. And I think her book is one of the ones that when I saw it, I was like, no, definitely she needs to be seen. She needs to come to Manchester. She needs to talk. So I contacted her and she was happy to come. So that's what we're doing next week.
Excellent. And that's amazing. We've got a caller on the line. I'm gonna try and Alex. So you've got okay. So talk to us about your skincare range.
Okay. So
what's that called?
It's called Madamori. So again, it's a spin-off on my surname. So I guess my surname is a bit popular today. So in the Yoruba language, Ori actually means shea butter.
Yes.
So I had a phone call one day. I mean, I'd already started, mixing products, and what I do is I take shea butter based products and I make them into actual things for our skin. So body washes, you've got your body butters, you've got your scrubs, you've got your oils, and a lot more things that I've got in the range. And basically what happened is I had a phone call one day as well saying, oh, can I get some Ori off you? And I asked what Ori was. And when they mentioned that it was shea butter, for me, I was like, wow, okay. That's the spin-off on my name. That's happening. The brand is happening. I was actually going to call it Shea Baby. So obviously when I found that out, it was, a good thing. And when I started branding, I decided, or when I did my research, I realized that there's nothing out there that is kind of nice that I can put in my bathroom that's from Africa. When I used to get shea butter from Africa, I'd come back with it in a cement bag or in a black bag.
Oh my God.
And I'd be putting it in my bathroom. So it was kind of like bush, someone
Gemma's
comes,
laughing.
they'll think it's like some voodoo type thing you're hiding in a black bag, but they don't really think it's good for you.
All right.
So I kind of went into the luxury side of things, looking for luxury packaging, and that's kind of how I started off. And then obviously I've always been into skincare. I'm a big fan of like high-end creme de la mer, just so many different products that I was always using and wasting money. And then I look at the back and it's all got shea butter in it. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
This is my brand. This is what I'm doing, and I'm going to take over the world.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much. It sounds great. So when am I getting my free sample?
Well, if you come next week, you will get some samples of our goodies.
Definitely. And next week, what's happening is the book.
The book tour. So Arese will be there, and she'll be speaking with the women, question and answers, anything regarding money, over cocktails and some food, and then we will be having some goodie bags as well. And it will be...
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw cocktails, that was all I needed to see. I was like, I'm there. No, it's really exciting. And we've got another call on the line, but on Facebook, Collins Archie Pierce says, great job, Jem and Damilola.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you. Thanks
Mr.
for listening,
Pierce.
Collins. He's a very respected actor and producer, and he does a lot especially in the Sierra Leonean movie industry.
Okay. Well,
so it's really great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you,
yes,
sir.
you're repping Sierra Leone. Okay.
I am.
Amazing. So, Alex, we're going to come back to you and talk a little bit more about yourself and about the Smart Money Woman book tour. But right now, I would love to... I was going to take that phone call, but they were too impatient. So call back again and we'll put you on the air. Right now I'm going to talk to Jem Rose. Okay, Jem, welcome.
Hi. Hello, Dami.
For those who don't know about you just yet, Jem, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Jem Rose?
Okay, Jem Rose. People are always wondering, like you said earlier on, what's the pronunciation of the name? Jem Rose is derived originally from my actual name, because my name is Emmanuel Lyndon Groves. It's a combination of Emmanuel and Groves.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I've been doing music for quite a while. Since I was 13, I've been doing music. And I did my first studio recording at the age of 17, and since then I've just been pushing myself, because I know actually it's there, because for someone to be at the age of 13 and started having melodies in their head, every time singing and doing stuff, that's when I detected saying that, all right, this is a path where I want to follow.
Okay.
And then 17 now, when I did the first studio recording, I just keep pushing from there. And I've done a few stuff. And
amazing. And what type of music do you do predominantly?
Well, any genre so far, because the thing is, I used to do mainly R&B and pop. Okay. But now, because of Afrobeat is taking over, and you all know, it's rocking out there right now. So decided to switch, and started doing Afrobeat. And so looks at it, that's what I'm gonna continue doing. Yes. So because most people are appreciating it, and we'll see where it goes.
Absolutely. There, and I said I was gonna. Okay, Alex. What I heard about, what I first, I guess, came across Jem is I'm in a lot of groups on WhatsApp that are to do with like creative. So there's other creative people in there. So like musicians or movie people or etc. 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 So I was scrolling through as usual, and I saw Jem post his new song or one of his new music. Yeah. Now, ordinarily, with WhatsApp groups, there's like 100 messages. You don't really always have the time or patience to look through. But something just stopped me on Jem's. Yeah. I don't know if he had a good flyer or something. Something caught my eye. I listened to the song, and I was like, this guy is good. Yeah. He is really, really good. Like, he needs to, be pushed and promoted more out there. So I messaged him, called him up, and I was like, you're coming on the show.
Yes, he was like, hell yes. I was over the moon when she called me. For someone actually not expecting that, and then they just come out of the blue saying that, I heard your stuff, we need to get in touch. I don't know, I was buzzed throughout the whole day because it's amazing. It's a pleasure, actually. I really
it's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, sweet.
And so that's how. So, Jem, we're gonna play some of your songs a little bit later on. Okay. So, but what is the future plan for this year, 2016? What are you trying to?
2017.
16. What?
17.
2017. I'm in the wrong year, people. My bad.
We'll bring you back. Don't worry. We'll bring you back.
What is your plans for the year 2017?
It's stack up, because as you heard earlier on from a manager that was trying to wind me up, as I said, Soundboy, we've been doing a great thing. Big shout out to Rich Sound Record, actually. So he's called the group calling Rich Sound Records when he's got 5 of us in that record label. Okay. Yeah, helping us, and I did 3 singles from there, which is Show Me Love, Blessings, and Dream Girl. So at the moment we're trying to push those out there, to reach whatever audience it is, and apart from that, I'm working on my album as well. So I'm trying to get my album finished by the end of the year, and that's my target. And on the side, I'm doing some charity work back in Africa, helping out with some orphan kids. So it's going smoothly so far, and I'm just hoping that as plans are going ahead, everything comes to pass, in a successful way. Yeah.
I love, charitable causes. So just tell me a little bit more about that. What are you doing?
Yes. Okay. Well, the thing is, I was never keen about going into it. It wasn't something I was thinking about. So I went to Africa now when I lost my dad recently. And then,
sorry for your loss.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Yeah, so I went to Africa, and then my friend that I was putting up with, has been doing something similar like that. So one day I was like, you know what, wherever you go, let me come with you actually to go and see what's happening. So we went. Yeah, is you okay? Okay, so we went to a school when this school, that's where the kids are sleeping. So for instance, at night, they slept there throughout the whole night, and then in the morning they took off their beddings and everything and then turned it into a school set. So I went there, I see what was happening, and I see the kids that they're struggling. There's so many things they wanted, there's so many, even food they can't afford. So I was like, you know what, this is not the kind of, scene I'm imagining myself being in, because obviously I wouldn't wanna be that kind of person when I'm not able to afford, you know what I mean? So what I did there and then was I said to my friend, I said, you know what, I need to start giving support to these kids.
Amazing.
Do the best I can and see. Obviously, it's not for your name to be heard. It's for the fact that you're helping it for a good cause. So I was like, you know what, I need to do it. So there and then we went out, get some stuff, got some rice, got some oil,
Wow.
Yeah, whatever it is that they used to cook, we bring it back to the school, and the kids were loving it. They were dancing,
like
jumping around. That's what I'm saying. They were excited about the whole event, and it's a blessing. Like I said, it's something that I'm gonna be doing on a regular. Even this month, I'm doing it. So in the later future, I'm looking to see if I can, extend myself in helping women as well. Because
Amazing.
There's some single moms out there, especially in Africa, going through a lot. Like, I've seen it. I see what it's like. So the best I can to help, support, and give them whatever, opportunity they need, I will.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can I get a round of applause for his charitable efforts?
Yeah.
No, that's really beautiful. I love that.
That's really good.
I love that. And okay, so right now, Jem, we're going to take a short musical break, and I'm going to play one of your songs by the name of Blessing. Yes. And when we come back, we're going to talk about this song and how it came about, how you wrote it. Do you write your own lyrics?
Yeah, I do write my own lyrics.
Perfect.
It's just the making of the music that my producer does.
Perfect. So right now, we're playing Blessing by Jem Rose.